Good morning, everyone. Wolves 2, Crystal Palace 0 last night. A really great result, really. And another step on our fantastic start to the season. I think it has been quite dull and pragmatic, and quite a lot of people referenced that last night after the game, saying, yet we're still on this road to what looks to be a successful season. I did say a couple of weeks ago that perhaps Wolves could do something mad like win the league like Leicester did, purely because they've got no distractions. Sometimes I wonder whether the Wolves fans do cause a negative impact on the team because of the pressure that we put on them when they're being patient and when they're waiting for the right chance. They haven't got that at the minute, and that's the way that they play. And it might be that proves to be successful throughout the year. And it was strange as well yesterday to see us score a goal. Not only one goal in the first half, but two. And a word on Nouri, the new left back, 18-year-old or 19-year-old, fantastic acquisition. Not only did he take his goal really well, but it just showed the balance in the team that has been needed for the last couple of weeks. Semedo hasn't really set the world alight, although he did play. I thought he played well yesterday, and he played well against Newcastle, so he's sort of settling in a little bit as well. But now we've got that balance on the left-hand side as well, where we can create chances down either the left or the right. I thought Nouri played really, really well and took his goal fantastically, and it just showed how good a team we can be when we've got the correct players in the correct positions. Because then that allowed Neto and Podence on their respective wings to get forward. Neto set up Podence's goal. I can't remember who was it. Neto again who passed it back for Nouri. I can't remember, but either way, the ball was getting in the box more in that first half, and they were making more chances. It was disappointing to not go on and make the result even more convincing. But I think we rode our luck a little bit as well with a couple of VAR decisions. Thankfully, the penalty that was given against us was deemed to be offside, and it was offside. I think his leg it was quite clearly offside. They didn't have to draw lines and stuff on the pitch to make him look offside. I do think that there probably was a penalty against Wolves in the second half as well. From one angle, it looked like Nouri had sort of chipped the ball away before Zaha had got there. However, from the opposite angle, it didn't look that way. It looked like quite a blatant penalty. So I think we got away with one there. And, if you let Palace back into the game, then you don't know what happens then. That's another thing I want to say about Nouri as well, is when he faced up against Zaha, who's been a Premier League player for nearly 10 years now, or probably about 10 years, isn't it? 8 9 years. I went toe-to-toe with him. And defensively, I think he showed that he was okay. I think he's probably better going forward. I think it's easier for full-backs and wing-backs to go forward and to show their capabilities that way. But he came up against Zaha, who has at times in the last few years been a very good player. Not so much last night. I didn't like the way he was throwing himself about, and I think it was quite a childish display, really, from Zaha. And then what's the other one? The red card for Milivojevic. I think 5-6 years ago or 10 years ago, that's not a red card. It was a terrible tackle, but he was. I think he won the ball before he made contact with Moutinho. Glad that Moutinho's okay. However, he'd be very sore this morning. He'd have a very sore ankle this morning. But overall, brilliant performance, brilliant start to the season. To be joint top, I know that the Villa haven't played and Everton haven't played and Liverpool haven't played this weekend. So, but being humble, I think it's a great start to the season. Being optimistic, I think we're going to win the league. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you again for the next game. Bye-bye.